Right, let's go. Oh, look at those hydrangeas. We like these ones. Pretty poppies. Oh, they're geums. They're lovely. We need to get some geums in the garden. So we don't want the topsoil. Raised bed vegetable soil. We found it. Can you see?
Butterfly!
Oh, a butterfly.
A butterfly!
Hi. I kind of want to put you somewhere. Hello, welcome back to another little video. Just me in my garden, hanging out with my flowers and my plants. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good week. Thank you for watching last week's video if you watched it. Some of the tomato plants have not made it, sadly, which I kind of expected. But that's okay. Still got a good few. I've been given others by my father-in-law, so babies are down. It's been another week of bedtime drama in our house. They're now in big beds, toddler beds, because we well, they just kept climbing out their cots. That wasn't safe. So big beds now for my big children, and yeah, they've actually gone off okay. Eden's not feeling 100% today. She's been really good, and then has caught some sort of virus and is a bit snotty and coldy and coughy, so she was very tired today, and Percy's always tired and will happily go down for a sleep. So they're having a nap, which is good because it means they'll have a good nap and hopefully feel a bit better after their nap, and I get some time in the garden. So today's jobs, I have got some vegetable seeds I'd really like to sow because, you know, haven't got enough flowers to grow. So onto the vegetables. But me and Dad obviously made our raised bed, the raised bed in the garden just behind me over there. Beep, beep. So I'd like to get some vegetables in there. Not in focus, don't know how long I've not been in focus for, sorry for that. But compost is really expensive, and I'll just try and fill it with as much as what I've got already. So I think I'm going to try and do some digging of some ground here which is a bit uneven, and then maybe take some stuff out of the compost heap. And I've bought 3 bags of like proper compost. We'll see how that goes. And then yeah, we'll get hopefully some seeds planted, and at some point I would like to sort this bed out and just do some sprinkling of some seeds. I need to do that fairly soon though. And I've also got lots of flowers to put on. Last night I did my snapdragons, you know, the snapdragons that were like really very cozy in their trays. This is the state of the greenhouse. So more tomatoes. These need to go and be potted on. I need to put these on, I need to put these on. These are some of the snapdragons that I potted on yesterday. Some more on the floor. I've got lots of cosmos that are in pots now. Some honesty down there which I need to put on desperately, and some sunflowers coming up, which is exciting. And yeah, just some more potting on bits to do. Some tomatoes down there having a great time. So yes, this is what I'm going to try and dig a little bit here, just try and level it out a little bit. I might even try and get some stuff out the compost heap. I don't know if there's going to be anything underneath, but I've got a wheelbarrow that I'm borrowing, so I'll try that. And then here are the bags of compost, so it's not a lot really around the scheme of things, but it will get us going. So most of this is not ready to be used yet, like all the stuff on top, but currently sort of digging down and finding bits underneath that I could use, which I've kind of filled up here. Thrilling content. I also need to put this door on the other direction. It comes up this way. It needs to go up that way because this is an issue. It's not like completely to the top, but I think that's okay. Pretty happy with that considering I used bits from the garden and stuff. So I'm going to go for a wee and I'm going to get all my seeds and have a little think about how we're going to structure it. This is exciting times. Back at the bed, I'm using ChatGPT because, you know, I love a bit of ChatGPT, and it's giving me advice on which of my seeds like sun and which like shade and where to best position them in the bed. So I've got some radishes, and I can just intersperse them because they're quick and don't mind being close to others. Parsnip, apparently they take quite a while to germinate, so see how they go. Beetroot, cucumber I'll put in the greenhouse. I've got some lettuce. I think I'm going to put parsley down the other end. And I might put another lettuce down the other end. Some peas, which were given to me by James's granddad. I might just soak them a bit quickly. I'm going to sneeze. And then I've got carrots. I've also got potatoes. And I think that's everything. I think that's enough. So we like parsnips on the left hand side. Here. Radish. Beetroot. And then I need to go and wake up babies in a minute. Here we go. This is the situation. What I enjoy about ChatGPT is the images it can create. So it made this little picture for me of where to plant everything, but this doesn't take into consideration where the most sunlight is. So ideally, if I had it this way around, the most sunlight would be, you can't really see it because of the reflection, but the most sunlight would be, oh brilliant, that's great, isn't it? Really great. Would be this side of the bed and going that way. So I'm going to sort of do that. It's given me this image which is less structured but a little bit more fancy and creative, but it's not quite right again, but you know, you get an idea. So I'm going to use the information it's given me and the back of the seed packets obviously to get them in the ground. Here we go. Right, Percy and Eden are brilliant, pouring all the water out that I've just given them. You just poured it out, didn't you? Oh, let me get the lid on. Got this really vintage umbrella, which matches the rainbow water things very nicely. It's old school, but it means that their sandpit is now in the shade, which is nice. Got this what's it called? Bench off of Marketplace. Yeah, well done. Don't know whether it's going to stay there or whether it's going to go like over there into like a little secret garden area, or even just anywhere at the back here really. But for now it's perched there. Right, I'm going to go and plant these seeds. Okay, we are all planted. I've got no idea what's going to happen, but parsnips, beetroot, radish, carrots, potatoes, peas. We might have too much in here. It's likely we do, but you won't know until you do it, you know? There we go. I'm going to give them a water now.